At Epcot, and it is the Flower and Garden Festival. It's March 14th, so 1 year ago today, Disney parks here in Florida shut down for a period of 4 months, something that had never happened before. So we're very happy that they're open, even though in a limited fashion. We wanted to kick it off with Spaceship Earth, but it was having technical difficulties, so we thought we'd do Soarin', but it had an hour wait, and we're not doing that. So we came to the land for a walk-on, and this is my favorite part of the land, where you get to see what they're growing. And it's not just flower installations. There are things that take time to grow, a tomato tree and fruits, etc. And you get to see interesting methods of how they grow. There's some stuff that's probably fake, like that stuff right there. Maybe. Definitely. And then there's, Mickey-shaped pumpkins, things like that. Brought to you by Chiquita Banana. That's neat. A fluted pumpkin. And cassava, banana, there they are. There's a banana flower. You can also eat that. You can actually eat the entire stem of the tree as well. There's a little bit of difficulty in preparation, but they're pretty good. So it's COVID times, so there's these dividers between roads. It makes it a little blurry looking this way. Your view is only really out to the side at this time. Here's another Mickey.
Just starting.
There's some cotton.
Account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
That's like Albert.
That's where they make tequila from.
Not like tequila.
No. There's the basil. Where's the oregano? This is what tequila is made from.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using.
There's your favorite thing to juice, sugar cane.
Not my favorite thing to juice. Apple juice is my favorite juice.
Here they're growing eggplant in a tree fashion. I'm going to try this year.
Well, my favorite part's coming up.
Here you have snake gourd, pandola, or pandola.
I see it. Oh.
We can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Here's a shape they don't usually do, a flower. Usually it's just Mickey and the word Epcot.
That's so cool. My favorite part.
In lettuces.
Yeah.
Lettuce entertain you.
I hope we are entertaining.
Here's a tomato tree.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature.
That will grow for 10 months and fruit for 10 months. Here are indeterminate tomatoes. Very interesting how they do them. Running them along like that. Eventually up to these pulleys. Here's the microgreens. And if you look super closely, there's the nano greens. I think they're just showing off here.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases
This is the most interesting thing. These are Brussels sprouts right now, and their roots are just hanging in the air. So they go into that slot right there and get dragged around through there through some water, and then come back out of that slot over there.
In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to
I've actually seen people working in there before, but very rarely. So next we'll probably check on Spaceship Earth one more time, but we are headed to World Showcase, where we have a time set up for Frozen. And then we'll be doing the World Showcase roundabout, and Dottie's going to eat some snacks.
I'm hungry.
Alright, we're done with the land. Now we'll probably go check on Spaceship Earth, see if it's up and running, and then head over to Future World. Or not Future World, World Showcase.
Also, these are the years from last year.
So it's Orange Bird. Orange Bird.
I love them. They're so pretty. They got these on the back. It says it on the side. Well, it says International Flower Garden Epcot 2020. I think is what it says on the side.
There's not much left of Future World now that they've torn everything down. Looks like they have the butterfly enclosure over there. So you can see all the way across over there to where Mouse Gears was and is, I guess. So we're headed over to World Showcase, and Dottie wants to get something to eat, and then we'll ride Frozen, and then get something to eat again, I imagine. There used to be an American comedian, well, he still exists. His name is Rich Hall, but he's kind of moved on to the UK and has more going on for him over there now, even though some of the stuff that he films for BBC and what have you happens in America. And he used to have a thing called Sniglets, where he made words that, such as, you know, if you change the temperature of the water with your toes in a bath, then you're aquadextrous. And the sandpaper-like deposits on a cat's tongue are called aspots. So there needs to be a word for the ability of just one or two people to block an entire 20-foot wide pathway. I don't know what that word would be, but you encounter that a lot when you're at Disney for some reason. I call them sidewalkers, for instance, because they'll just kind of meander to the side. Not these people, not any of the people that you see here, but they'll just kind of meander to the side, and you just can't get around them. You know, their ability to take up an entire path by themselves is remarkable. So I need to contact Rich Hall and get him to customize a word for that.
Exactly, that's why.
Birds. What'd you say his birds are called? Oh yeah, martins. Maybe purple martins. Steve Martins, maybe. And of course, each little birdhouse has a letter on it, so the birds know which one to go to. There's Mr. O there, or D. That's Mr. D. Big D, they call him. Here's some topiaries. Look at this goofy bastard over here. What do you think about that?
That's cool. I think they're trying to help Epcot.
Epcot.
I'm so hungry. I only had a tiny burrito for breakfast. Like literally.
So as we approach the showcase plaza here, you can see this loop. This, I guess, will be a place from which they shoot off fireworks and what have you. And what'd you say that thing's going to do during the day?
Apparently it's going to be like a fountain.
A fountain during the day.
During the day.
And they have all the flowers all planted up here, all along the border of the lagoon or lake or whatever it is.
Bye, buddy.
We're going to get a photo pass here. Do what now?
Citrus blossom at stop number 1, and I'm going to get the Meyer lemon poached lobster salad. It has with grapefruit rosé vinaigrette, yuzu marinated hearts, and a palm, and avocado yuzu panna cotta. Let's go get it.
Okay. That's good.
I think it's this one.
Yeah, I think it's right there on the left.
Yep, where it was last year.
Park right here.
Yeah.
All right. See you in a minute. I forget what Dottie said she was going to get. I think lobster. Did you say you're getting lobster?
Yeah, the receipt didn't print, but I gave her a hard time.
So one time it was overcooked. Hopefully it won't be overcooked this time. When it's overcooked, it sticks to the shell, and it's really a langoustine. It's a glorified shrimp, really, that has a hard shell. I see what looks like a lot of smelt roe going down there. And like I always say, I never smelt a smelt that smelt like that smelt. So here it is. There's no shell at all.
Nope.
So this is different than the lobster that you had before. This is not a lobster tail. This is a lobster salad, more or less. So I think we're going to go over there in that shady spot right there.
I want to clarify, I'm not the biggest grapefruit fan, but I love lobster, like love lobster. Looks really good. I'm kind of skeptical on this. I don't heart of palm. I've never.
Yeah, I see a lot of heart of palm. Are you sure there's lobster in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see it now. Yes. And what is that on there? Watercress. And the yuzu, you say? Is it better?
Here's the cucumbers. I'm gonna. I'm gonna eat this thing again so I can get over this part. It's dripping down my face.
You need me to hold that? Good to always have the handy wipes.
I'll say my review after because I haven't finished it. And there's gonna be a lot more stuff that I'm gonna try today. Dripping down my face.
You can see the lobster there. It was invisible to me before. I don't know about you guys.
This is like avocado. It's like
I'm not sure what that is. Looks like potato chips, really. Some sort of chip made from some sort of edible tuber or rhizome.
grapefruit. I haven't had grapefruit in years, so this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about grapefruit.
One's the better one. Nope. Still don't like grapefruit.
The only time I've ever really appreciated grapefruit is when I was just a complete alcoholic and would use it as a mixture for alcohol. But I haven't drank since 2002. Nor do I have
there's
it.
another hidden thing in there that.
Nor do I have a desire to do so.
This thing, I do not like, but I'm going to eat it because I'm not going to be wasteful. But I really don't like it.
I wonder what it is. Looks like the unfried version of whatever those chips were. You're pointing? What are you pointing
The
about?
lobster itself is what I was pointing at.
Yeah?
Delicious. I love lobster.
Hello,
Hi.
good morning. Or good afternoon, maybe, at this point.
Oh, that's sour.
Is that the yuzu sauce that we've spoken of? I don't know either.
The cucumber helps because it cuts that really bitterness.
Doesn't make it too cumbersome. It's my job to tell the dad jokes. I just tell dad jokes all day, even though I'm not a dad or
You're
anything.
a cat dad.
Yeah, I'm a cat dad. That's right. I forgot.
You can't say you're not a dad when you have 2 cats at home.
I don't usually tell dad jokes, but when I do, he laughs a lot. Yeah?
Okay, so my thoughts was, I would say, not worth the price. I'm not going to say the price because it definitely wasn't worth it. The lobster, the heart of palm, and the avocado thing, and the cucumbers were delicious. That thing that whatever it was that I made a face of, did not like at all. Would I get it again? Probably not. I will say the one from last year was better. It was the poached lobster. They give you a little bit of lemon on the side. It had garlic butter. Delicious, simple, good.
So more or less what you're saying is if you're going to order this lobster thing, give you some lobster. And that the rest is perfunctory nonsense.
I do like the cucumber. I like the avocado thing. That was delicious. And I never had heart of palm before. So it was interesting to try it.
Well, there you have it.
Try more food.
One thing that I noticed is that when it was just a lobster tail, the ibises were just like all over the place. They really wanted it. They were trying to steal it. The ibises didn't even care about this dish. They're over there by the side of the lagoon. They're like, you know what? I'll pass.
And they're not wrong.
So before we head to Frozen, let's just have a look at these things. I don't know what to call them. Barges, maybe. I'm gonna have to go under this rope. To me, it looks like a gigantic Mickey Mouse. Godzilla-sized Mickey Mouse is just about to come up out of that water. That's his ears. That's what it looked like to me. It almost sounds like we're already in the China Pavilion.
I'm hoping the other foods and non-alcoholic drinks I tried today are way better than the lobster. I will say, I told Todd off camera, lobster was not rubbery. It was how lobster should be, because if you've eaten lobster before, I grew up going to Maine in the summer. Lobster's not supposed to feel like you're gnawing on rubber.
Yeah, if you overcook it a little bit, it is terrible.
But this was melted in your mouth pretty much, and it was delicious. That part was.
The three caballeros topiary, because we're entering the Mexican pavilion, the Mexico pavilion. And now we are entering the Norway pavilion. A lot of people over there for some reason. Why are those people over there, I wonder? Are they just taking each other's pictures? I don't want to go near them, but... No, it's that Anna is going inside there. That Anna was just standing out there. So there's a little bit of a character experience, which has been very limited during this time. You can't go in to the Royal Summer House. Sommerhus. And meet... See, you can't go in there and meet them.
We got a glimpse of her. We got a glimpse of Anna.
Yep.
Queen Anna.
I'd like to see Moana. Right now we're seeing a lot less Anna, but I want Moana. So we're inside the queue for Frozen now, and we'll get a couple of shots of this ride. Maybe just video the whole ride, and then end this video and upload our next section after we exit the building here, or start our new video anyway. So there's perspex between us, but it looks like we're just, there's perspex between the rows as well. So that's good. I was afraid we were all just going to be jammed in this boat, but there are these barriers between us. What do you call it?
Plexiglass.
Plexiglass.
Hands arms, legs, inside the boat there. And bunch of little ones, yeah? Ahora su señorita. Mantenga las manos y brazos. Pies y piernas. Dentro del bote. Y las pinturas. Have a good trip now. Yeah. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Elsa wants to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day. Oh, you're going to Elsa's ice house. Sven's going, and I'm going, and it'll be so beautiful. See you there.
Tell us the story again, please.
On a day very much like today, Anna saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love and full of
And now they're best friends. Hey, what is The hot and the cold are both so intense. Put them together.
There you go. That's Frozen.
Best ride ever.
I'll stick it out to the